Daily intentions. So what is a daily intention? A daily intention is literally setting intention for your day. So if you had an experience that you want to accomplish all of these things, or maybe you're a habitual and perpetual to-do list maker, if this is you, it's okay. You're not alone. We all have goals and dreams. We all have things we want to accomplish. However, whenever we stack too much up and pile too much up, we don't ever accomplish what we set out to do. And whenever we're not accomplishing things, we get discouraged. We feel lack. We feel like we're not good enough because we weren't able to do this one thing. And part of building trust and building that relationship with yourself is keeping your commitments to yourself. And I'm going to teach you how to do that by setting your daily intentions. Andrea says, gaining back your power through journaling and using words to speak into existence. Yes, baby, yes, absolutely, 1000% yes. So I have pulled actual journal entries from my journaling, and please forgive my handwriting, y'all. Hooked on Phonics did not work for me. Part of my upbringing was my mother literally putting my brothers and sisters in a room with videotapes to teach us some schooling. Yes. So this is from 3/29. This is from 2020. So this was last year. And this was about a month after I sustained a very large injury. I tore my ACL, and it was a very low point for me because I had a lot of plans. And when I talk about quantum leaping, this is evidence because you can quantum leap in a day. It is that powerful. And even though I was doing my internal work, I was on my self-healing journey for a while, I still had these moments where I was kind of reverting. I was going back into time because I was getting triggered and I didn't have a healthy way to navigate out of it. And quantum leaping is so powerful that you can do something one time and collapse time in a much shorter period of time. So this is from 3/29/21. So I'm going to read it for you so you don't have to struggle through my handwriting. So it says, today, I am grateful for my resilience. Each time I get knocked down, I rise again. Each time I fall, I go inside and rally. Then I get up and keep going. I'm doing it this time. I'm staying up and building a net so that when I next fall, I am safe and supported, which will help me to rebound quicker. It is all coming together. It is all a part of the course. I will grow from this. So when you're setting a daily intention, the very first part of the 4-step process, and if you have your notebook, go ahead and write this down. Number 1, when you're setting your daily intention, what is the one thing that you're grateful for in that moment? So daily intentions can be set anytime throughout the day. For me, I like to do it in the morning time because then I can kind of go back through the day and I can hold myself accountable. A lot of times we're looking for external accountability, and a lot of coaching clients want to be held accountable. And this is where I kind of push back. This is where I will challenge you to hold yourself accountable. And setting these morning and daily intentions will allow you to hold yourself accountable. So step 1, when you're setting your daily intentions, is to show what you're grateful for. So the very first line here, it's today I am grateful for, okay? Almost 100% of my daily intentions start out as today I am grateful for. And then I allow the rest to flow. I fill in that last part of the sentence by feeling into what I feel grateful for. Sometimes I put I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful that I have love of my children. It can be anything that you feel grateful for. That's the first step. Next step in your morning intentions is to say why. Why are you grateful for that one thing? And sometimes for me, I write a sentence, a single sentence. In this scenario, I wrote several sentences. Allowing that space to flow on your daily intentions of showing gratitude, and then next you're showing why, because then you can kind of create that emotional connection of why you're feeling grateful for something, and that makes it even more powerful. Okay. The third thing that you're going to do with setting your daily intentions is to set your daily intentions of what the most important things for you to do that day are. So when I'm doing my coaching calls, I'll say, if nothing else gets done, what is one thing that you can feel proud of today? Or what is the number one most important thing for you? I personally like to set 3 things because chances are I'll at least do one of them. Okay, so set 3 things that are the most important thing for you to do that day. Okay, for me on this day, it was be present, be aware, and trust that all things are working out for my greater good. Okay, that's the third step, is to set those 3 intentions. And then number 4, why is that important to you? Why is it important to you to get those 3 things done? And then you get to feel into it again and ask yourself, if I want to do this, why do I want to do it? Because when we know why we want to do something, it makes it that much more powerful. So for me on this day, this helps me with my core motivators of inner peace. So one of my number one core motivators is inner peace. And if I'm not getting inner peace out of it, then I'm not going to do it. This is why knowing your core motivators are so important. Okay. And at the end of this, I said, I need to be a present, aware, and trusting woman. So what does that mean, right? Why do you need to be a person and set those intentions? So it's kind of a fourfold intentionality. So at the very end of your journaling process, when you're doing your daily or morning intentions, you're showing your gratitude, you're showing why you're grateful for it, you're setting the 3 things that you want to accomplish that day that are the most important for you. Then you're saying why. The very last thing that kind of seals the deal, okay, this is giving yourself an I am statement, because the energy that you carry each day is the backer of what you're wanting to accomplish. So if something's important to you, who do you need to be to accomplish those 3 things? And for me on that day, accomplishing those 3 things, I needed to be present, I needed to be aware, and I needed to be trusting that I was going to be present, that I was going to be aware, and I was going to trust. So maybe you can call this a double negative or an oxymoron. However, I felt like if I needed to be present that day, then I needed to have the energy of being present. I needed to be a woman that was trusting. And this can be anything. And I challenge you to have a lot of fun with your I am statement. And this is one of my most favorite parts about coaching, because at the end of every single coaching call that I've done, I've closed it with, who do you get to be? Because who you get to be is a choice. Who you show up as every single day is a choice. And sometimes your I am statement can change from moment to moment. So let's say everything's going wonderful, you're having an amazing day, you're feeling the energy, and then you get in a car accident. Right, let's talk about worst case scenario. You get in a car accident and you're like, oh my God, this freaking sucks, right? If you allow yourself to throw all caution to the wind, if you allow yourself to give up on your intentional energy, you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to go into a negative downward spiral. And this is why it's important to write down your daily intentions, because then you can go back and say, who was I supposed to be today? Who did I say that I was going to be today? And then you can pull that energy out and allow it to support you in that moment. And let's say, for the example, if you did get into a car accident, maybe your energy gets to change to support you in a new moment. Maybe instead of being present, aware, and trusting, you needed in that moment to be brave, courageous, and patient. So you get to set your I am statement at the end of those morning intentions. All right. Woo! I'm going to read some comments. To keep myself in check and have a roadmap to accomplish my life goals. Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking to accomplish any life goals, your daily intentions and your journaling practice will support you to do that. All right.